Right now I am in a small conference hall at UNHCR Office Peshawar. Within a few minutes, meeting about vulnerability assessment is going to be held here. Let's watch the proceedings of this.
Welcome everyone, especially people who have come from Islamabad and all the partners who have contributed to this project. We'll start with a little bit of a background for people who are new to this and people who are still getting used to the idea that wants to contribute later on to the initiative as well. People who want to speak in Urdu, Pashto, they're most welcome to go ahead. Let me just fix this quickly and then we can start. Okay, we started on 12th of May with the training. Before that, there was a lot of consultation on the questionnaire at Islamabad level with Durable Task Force. Most of your organizations were part of it in building this questionnaire and the idea of vulnerability assessment and profiling. From there was a 1-month pilot period was announced that starting from 12th of May to 13th of June, there will be a pilot of 1 month where the resources will be contributed by your organizations. Since then, we have now achieved the 1 month period. I just want to give you an update where we have reached, what is the vision now of this project for next 6 months, how we will get the funding, who will provide funding, which will be the organizations who will be coordinating this, because OCHA is only wanted to support this project, to start it, and there will be a handover process. We have now joined in by Ahsan Saab from UNICEF. He's traveled from Islamabad. He's one of our main partners. Thank you for coming. Okay, first of all, objectives have evolved since we have started to work on this as well. First of all, we wanted a vulnerability-based assessment that can assess population, basically IDPs and the host families on the basis of vulnerability. So when people go out, register IDPs these days, it's based on a criteria of they're from certain areas, for example, Quram, into the notified tahsils or notified union councils. They need to have 2 ID card addresses and then they're registered. However, we do not see how vulnerable they are, how poor they are, what are their needs, what do they require, what are their intentions. So first thing was to do a profiling exercise where we also assess on a door-to-door basis, going into their houses to see what is the vulnerability of the IDP families, and if they're living with the host families, we also profile them as part of the bigger safety net. Vulnerability itself will profile each IDP family on the basis of vulnerability. The vulnerability assessment will also capture intentions of the displacement. So the durable solution also wanted to capture what is intentions of people to return, resettle, or what are the options available to them in case they don't want to return. So that is also captured within this assessment as well. Since then, we have added some more questions on health, WASH as well, to make sure if we are doing this, we also start to get some kind of basic services idea for the people as well. That has also been incorporated. VAM unit has come in and they have provided much more detailed food questions, which they are, they've been using in their vulnerability assessments all over Pakistan. And based on that, they have this one mega exercise that's been completing. We'll ask them to give an update on that as well. So far, these are the partners available. UNHCR, they have provided resources from logistics to people. IRC have provided a big pool of enumerators, also logistics. WFP has provided monitors, data quality monitors. They're also providing technical support to the initiative. They have also logistics arrangement. IUM has people on ground enumerators as well, but they're also helping us to establish a call center as well. LHO has been quite consistent with us with the enumerators. A lot of good teams have come through them. Handicap International just phased out. We'll be thanking them for their support in this. UNICEF with all the McRAM team, also the budget that came out from UNICEF. OCHA, in terms of coordination, we have people deployed in Peshawar to coordinate this activity. WHO through different PDAs and other resources that they provided. NRC, they're just phasing out. They had 2 people, enumerators, who were quite consistent with us. UN Habitat has been part of the enumeration team. PACTED has provided, PDAs, OCHA is part of the overall concept when the Durable Task Force was being chaired by them. So I mean, a lot of help has come from everyone. With zero budget, we have started this initiative. So and then from there, UNICEF started to bring money in. Other resources have been pulled in. So consistently, we've been doing this, and thank you for all of you being a partner in this. We need more partners now as well, of course, if we roll out. We have a plan that I'll go into how the money will come into this, how the funding is now, will be channelized to this project as well. Progress to date, we have about 13,500 families assessed just over a month. Today is 23rd, and this is month ended on the 12th. So till date we have 13,500 families. We have 9,797 families, or 54,517 individuals. This data is already cleared and is on the website in a database, which I'll give you a demo of as well. All of the partners who would like to assess that reporting tool on seeing the analysis, we can also provide them a login to them. We have 10 data quality monitors by creative consultants funded by WFP and monitored, and also under the VAM unit, they have started the support. Since then, we had a lot of problems before that on the data quality, and a lot of things have improved. So I will give an update on this later on, what needs to be changed and what has changed already. UNICEF McRAM team is continuing to be deployed in Peshawar, and they are retrieving the data on an everyday basis. They're also making changes to the PDA software. They're also making sure all the PDAs are operational and providing the technical assessment, as well as they're also leading the teams in the field as well. So they are with your enumerators every day in the field. The call center, which is now coming up from IOM, we'll ask Tia in a bit to give a little bit of update on that, where we stand on that. Overall, we had 45 enumerators, 10 data quality monitors, 10 supervisors, 3 team leaders, and 3 social mobilizers. Out of them, now the enumerators are 37, because a lot of people have, after the 1 month period, people have come out. So we'll go into what resources are already available in the agenda item 4. We had 2 security incidents. One of them was concerning a LHO vehicle, which was one of the enumerator made a wrong judgment call, and they asked a kid to be, that they'll take the kid to his family in the car. People think they are abducting him. We had to spend the driver and a few people had to spend the overnight in the jail because of this. Since then, we had written to the Home Department, IG Police. There's now protocol in place for all these incidents. If anything happens, they have to write back to Sanullah, who's also the security and overall project manager for this assessment as well. The other incident was mostly police getting cautious on what is a PTA, why people are going door to door. And since then, what we have done is each police station has been told a day in advance that teams are going to this area. Overall, we have 65% of Peshawar district covered. Initially, we thought it was 70, but we have more or less covered 58 union councils out of 92. However, the caseload now is less, but we will take another month, I think, at least. We'll ask the experts again, but the reason for that is yesterday one team they only found 8 families. They have